I think I often think that a lot of times people want to live miracle to miracle, and I'm sure we'll talk a whole lot more about what that means, but God hasn't designed us to do that. Sometimes I go to people, you know, you say you want a miracle, like, God, I need a financial miracle. I'm like, no, you need to stop spending more than you earn. You don't need, God can't even get into the miracle realm yet until you... So I think sometimes we make management issues miracle issues. Like sometimes it's like, I need, you know, healing. Well, maybe what you really need is a better diet and exercise. And I think we don't even see the miracles we could see today through the church in the world, because we're asking God to manage our lives because we're too lazy to manage. And then we want him to bail us out with a miracle. And I think that's totally, and I think that's where we're misunderstanding what the whole thing is. I think we were talking about what a miracle actually is.
Really, it's anything that has a divine intervention.
Right.
But I want to read something. It says, what makes a miracle? Ultimately, you decide. Any unexplainable event that piques your curiosity and inspires your awe may be miraculous to you if you believe that a supernatural realm exists. The top definition for miracle is an extraordinary event manifesting divine intervention in human affairs.
There you go.
I think we see them all day long.
Yeah.
We don't acknowledge them.
We don't acknowledge them. We don't acknowledge them.
And I think it's dangerous to not believe that miracles happen today. So even in the church, we see it. Like there's one segment, it's actually called cessationism, that they believe that the miracles were only for, you know, the book of Acts or for the Gospels, and that we don't need them today. I'm going, honey, I need them today. More power to you if you can live on this earth. I mean, obviously, the greatest miracle of all miracles is the miracle of salvation. I mean, like, who can save themselves? I mean, so when someone says to me, miracles don't happen today, I'll go, well, what about when people get saved? You know, let alone God's divine... I need God to divinely intervene in many different ways. I think it's great to say it even on our show, Better Together, because I think we bring more balance to this. Then you've got the other side that just thinks that if you don't get healed or raised from the dead, you had no faith, and that God doesn't do miracles today. And I'm like, there's been such confusion that has divided the church, and I think caused a lot of pain, made a lot of people feel guilty and ashamed. And I've had the phrase said to me, well, you didn't have enough faith. And you know, if I didn't know the Bible and if I didn't know Jesus, that would have put such shame and guilt on me. And I think I think people even watching this show today are going to be set free, because they're going to go, you mean it wasn't my fault that my mother died, or that my husband... And you go, no. You know, like, or that God doesn't love me because he didn't show up in the way that I thought he was going to show up.
I think that's the thing. God, we can't put God in a box.
Exactly.
You said something about Joshua. I think we serve a God of purpose. He doesn't do things just because we want him to do it. He loves us, and he honors his word, so we can depend on that. But even in, I was reading in John 10:37, where Jesus said, if I am not doing the works of my Father, then do you not believe me? But if I do them, even though you do not believe me, believe the works, that you may know and understand that the Father is in me and I am in the Father. So it was for a purpose. He did miracles to vindicate who he was. And also so that unbelievers. So it's the same thing. Sometimes we can do everything that we're supposed to do as people of faith. We're supposed to believe and we're supposed to pray. And sometimes we don't get what we want. And that's when you have to know that God is faithful.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe today and you'll never miss a new upload.
And don't forget to check out our Better Together shop. Thanks for being a part of our community.